will go with a different look here. Moskov, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Love comes in for Channing Frye. James checked in for Richard Jefferson. And J.R. Smith subbed in for Amon Shumpert. Hey, different look here for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Bogut. Rush comes in for Barnes. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. And Cleveland making a change here. Irving's checked in. James outside. And it's Spates with the rebound. Greg, Steve Kerr did win over the locker room in a hurry last season. They had finished a successful run under Mark Jackson. Winning accelerates everything. They certainly bought into it.
They really did. And people don't often appreciate how difficult it is to come into a situation where expectations are that high. But he also went out of his way to empower his players and really give them some accountability. Didn't try to hide anyone on defense and played to the strengths of his team on the offensive end.
It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint. Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep. Yeah, and one reason why, I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
And James with a clear path to the hoop throws down off the coast-to-coast drive.
That's how you make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. The floor is open. Take care of business.
Always an advantage when you can get out in the open floor. You get much better rhythm offensively. And this lead, I think, is headed up.
Good. Just like soup. A little more ferocious, though.
Okay, Clark approves, everybody.
Yeah, but that's how you finish.
And we've reached halftime in this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Kenny, the Jet Smith, and Shaquille O'Neal. We'll be looking back at the game's first half. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. At the end of the period, they held a 2-point lead. Kenny, your thoughts? How are the Cavaliers playing?
You know what jumps out at me? Their efficiency on the offensive end. They shared the basketball. Good shots.
And that'll do it for now as we send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
And really, all of a sudden, he's becoming their best distributor, doing a great job of orchestrating their offense.
Greg, typically that's not the role he usually plays. And I'm not sure how comfortable he is in it, but they've needed him to make some plays today, and he's been able to do it to his credit.
Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. Down low, it's Love and Mozgov. And it's LeBron in at the small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And both free throws good for Curry.
And Steph Curry, 6'3" and about 195. I mean, a slender frame. You look back to high school and college, and that was one of the question marks. Did he have the strength to succeed?
Well, what a season for Kyrie Irving last year. Huge moments for him. A 57-point outburst against San Antonio. That was a new franchise record for the Cavs.
I think a lot of it was finally being able to play with other All-Stars, quite honestly, Kevin. But you can't discount the work Irving put into the offseason to be ready for the regular season.
Smith the pass to Mozgov. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came upright with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Curry can't get it to go.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
And for Irving, he did come into last year hot. I mean, he won the MVP in international play while with Team USA. And for Kyrie, taking home the MVP And a Team USA tourney like that, it's a huge ego boost. I mean, of all the stars on that team, he shined the brightest. And I think that's going to help his confidence for this year.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Shumpert is checked in for J.R. Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving. LeBron kicks to Shumpert. Second chance shot, and Thompson sends it back. Swiped away. Green against LeBron. And they double up James. To the inside, Shumpert, and the lead now. Double digits on that bucket. Shumpert's got his first 2 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Pass to Dellavedova from deep three-point range. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
And just because you can make it from outside doesn't mean you need to live there.
Not that far out anyway, Greg. I mean, he can work for a better shot than that.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And again, it's the Warriors missing. The drive by James, and the shot is good. James has got 10 points.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting the ball in the paint like this.
Curry kicks to Bogut. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Fast break, here they come. Here's Fry. Up and in on the layup. And the Cavaliers lead by 15.
You know what? He wasn't going to wait around for any help on that break.
Solo soiree performance all the way. How about that for a little bit of a limerick?
And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Warriors trail by 15. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, rush out there with Harrison Barnes. Then there's Maurice Spates. Then there's Livingston. And it's Barbosa in at the 2 spot. Here's LeBron. The shot no good. The Warriors go the other way with it. And Rush kicks to Barbosa. Releases. And the rejection by Love. And the call will be against Sean Livingston. That's his first foul. LeBron dishes to Irving. And Barbosa pulls it down.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they won their last contest, that game against the Atlanta Hawks. Smith the pass to Irving. Smith against Barbosa. Barbosa with the steal. And here comes Livingston, leading the fast break. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Irving. There's the dish to James, and it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. They lead by 15. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth. We played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Cavaliers?
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've gotten out of the transition.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. They're down by 18. 1:53 left to play here in the fourth. just over a minute played here in the fourth. Livingston kicks to Rush. Nailed from three-point land.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
To the paint, here's Smith. The Warriors pull it in. Now Rush. Feeds to Barbosa. Here's Livingston, and the rejection by Smith.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Cavaliers.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
No, they didn't. They found their way inside effectively all game long. Penetration always produces results.
And these guys have played very well this season, and this win tonight, guys will push their win column up to 55.
And it looks like they're going to spare themselves the embarrassment of being swept in the season series by winning this last one.
Yeah, you know what? And that may not seem big, but it's huge. There's a big difference between dropping 2 out of 3 as opposed to getting blank 3-zip.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for LeBron James. He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long. That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. Andrew Bogut checked in for the Warriors. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. .43 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. They get it again. And Spates gets it to go.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
And the call will be against Sean Livingston. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. The first free throw is good.
At the line for 2.
And both free throws good for Dellavedova. 29 seconds left in the fourth. Stolen by Thompson. It's deflected. Oh, and here we go. Bogut's got it, the fast break chance. And Thompson sends it back. And they'll keep possession.
At the line for the Cavaliers, Brandon Rush.
The first free throw is good.
Oh my God, I just got that.
Both free throws good from Rush. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's Fry from the arc. It's rebounded by Livingston. Inside, here's Spates. And good off the lead pass that time.
He just couldn't get a hand in the face on that one.
That's using what you got. He's got a height advantage, put it to good use there, and got himself a clean look.
So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, and I thought good execution really played a big part throughout.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, tell us a bit about the energy out there tonight. It seemed like there was plenty of intensity on the floor.
We knew that today was going to have that type of feel. It's two teams that have the same aspirations, and that's winning the NBA championship. So it's a great game. It went down to the wire, and we gave our beautiful fans a great show today, and it was fun.
Thank you so much. Back to you guys at the table.
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now it's time to head back to the studio with Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further ado, let's present to you our Jordan player of the game, LeBron James. He was the engine that drove this team the whole night. and his teammates had no problem harnessing the power of that motor.
We all know, anytime you got LeBron James on the floor, he's going to bring that will to win. He has so many tools in his arsenal he can throw at you, not to mention his defense. Literally, any night he can take over a game. Tonight we saw King James exert his will in the game.
He was dead on from the field tonight, guys. I'd call his performance economical because there was no wasted opportunities. He took advantage of every good look he got. I mean, everything he put up was going in.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.